And good morning. I'm Cheryl Casoni. I'm in for Maria Bartiromo. It's Monday. It's June 5th, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. It is time for the word on Wall Street. Top investors watching your money. Joining me now is Michael Lee, strategy founder Michael Lee, and chief market strategist of our new company, StoneX, Catherine Rooney Vera. StoneX is a Fortune 100 company that provides an array of services to 50,000 commercial and institutional clients. So, Catherine, want to say congratulations to you on your new job and glad that you're going to be still with us here on Fox Business. So, guys, let's take a look at, it's good to see you both. Let's take a look at futures right now because the market is, it's a mixed reaction after that big rally we had on Friday. That was the big question after the jobs report on Friday that we had on this program is you've still got this tight labor market apparently, but then you have the Fed who's got employment is their other, along with monetary policy, their other job, if you will. So how does that affect their decision making?
Well, look, I think there are some real issues with the Bureau of Labor Statistics and their statistical modeling. So half of the job growth over the last 12 months has come from a birth-death adjustment, which means it's anyone's guess. This is people at the Bureau of Labor Statistics trying to figure out how many people have died versus how many people have entered the labor force without actually really knowing. And the best example of their statistical modeling comes from the JOLTS report. So 10 years ago, the percentage of respondents, the number of people they asked about job openings was over 70%. In this last JOLTS reading, that number was close to 30%. So these are just, they're throwing darts at the wall. It's not that these aren't smart people. It's just post-COVID, it's very difficult, in my opinion, to understand where the labor force is and where the market is. However, the Fed can't look at these things with the skepticism that I am. They need to take these numbers for what they are. And what they are showing is a red-hot labor market, and inflation is far above their 2% mandate, albeit declining. So to me, it makes absolutely no sense to go from a pause to what Nick Timiraos of the Wall Street Journal described as a skip. If they are going to raise interest rates again, given the lag effect of a Fed interest rate hike, they should raise at this meeting and not the next meeting unless they plan on doing both. However, the odds have completely turned upside down. We're looking at a 75% probability that the Fed will stand firm at this next meeting, down from about 65% that they were going to raise here, and then you're above 50 to 60% odds that they will raise in July. So look, with this tight of a labor market, it's very hard to wrap your head around how inflation will get down below 2%. So I think the Fed, they are between a rock and a hard place right now. Some of it they're doing, some of it not they're doing.
Yeah, and they're data dependent, as we keep being told. Mike, I want to stay with you real quick here to both of you. Well, Apple's annual Developers Conference is kicking off today. So it looks like we're going to get this long-rumored virtual reality headset, but the price tag could be like $3,000. Apple is on track to finish today in record territory. They are a big reason that we are seeing Dow futures higher. What are you looking forward to here?
I think that we're going to hear and see headlines that everyone else has talked about, which is the artificial intelligence. So it hasn't really been brought up a ton going into this, but I think you're going to hear a lot of those apps and a lot of people talking about that in this developer conference. And this stock has been an absolute rocket ship this year, responsible for a large portion of the overall market's gains. So I'm looking to hear what they say about that. However, I am not buying a $3,000 VR headset, nor do I know or have I ever met someone that possibly will.
I know, not unless you're maybe like 15. Catherine, final word to you.